Hi, Gemini. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you today regarding the transits with Neptune entering Aries with a 13 to 14-year cycle, as well as upcoming transit with Neptune and Saturn conjunction in Aries at 0 degrees on February 17th. This transit is going to affect air signs a little bit different. This guy's going to test you guys mentally and relationship wise. So for Gemini, the themes for you guys is going to be mental agility. And it's also clarity when it comes down to how you see the world and also how you're viewing the world. With that being said, let's go ahead and pull some cards on Gemini regarding this transit. So Spirit, when it comes down to Gemini, how are these transits going to affect Gemini? Wow. This is a lot of reversals. 8 of Coins in reverse, Tower, 2 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse. So, Gemini, you're surrendering a lot. You've with Neptune being in Pisces, then going into Aries, a lot of mental fog. You've been operating under. You haven't been sure. So there's been like a mental fog, and all of a sudden there's clarity. Any old narratives about who you are and who you choose to be and how you choose to show up in the world are disappearing. And that's what's going to happen throughout this process. It's slowly shifting. Not only, it's like you're being forced to embody what you say. So if you're saying or telling people, hey, I've changed, you're going to have to show people, hey, I've changed. But not in a way of just telling them, but you're just going to have to do it with action. So there's no more over explaining yourself. There's no more giving people chances and saying, like, it's like you're dangling things in people's face like, hey, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You're going to regret it if I do it. Like, that's the energy you're operating on, Pisces, instead of just taking action and abandoning people, leaving people where they're at. You're at a phase where people in your past, you're constantly playing karmic cycles. With this 8 of Coins to this Tower, this is reverse. 8 of Coins in reverse with this Tower to this 2 of Wands in reverse. It's like during this transit, you're going to become easily overly stimulated because all the choices and decisions that you've made these past years are actually coming into light, into fruition. And sometimes what you've been asking for might not have been what you're needing. So if you are a Pisces who were used to going out a lot, being a social butterfly, you're probably going to start retreating a lot more, being more picky about who you're going to be around, what you're going to deal with, and how you're going to deal with people. Less speaking, more operating from a sense of like intuition and knowing, and not in a sense of like, oh, I have to be one, I have to be the yin to the yang. Like, no, more so like you're not going to be announcing your moves more so. Like I said before, you're not going to be like, I'm going to do it. You're just going to find yourself getting up and doing it. There's not going to be a sense of you just having to wait for somebody's approval or somebody's say-so for you to actually move how you want to move. With that being said, I see you drifting off. There's going to be less confrontation. As interesting as this transit is for action-based, it might be for fighting, but that might be more for fire signs. But for you as an air sign, less conflict is going to arise in your day-to-day, and more surrendering to what no longer serves you, surrendering to what it's just not going to be worth it no more. It's not going to be worth your fight. So during this transit, it's like you become clearer. You become a clear channel, not scattered in your mind. You're going to be more sure of yourself, more sure of what you want, and more sure of what you need in life. And that's going to expose you to see what exactly it is in people. It's going to rock your world, and I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of your foundations in terms of your social aspects, social relationships, social dynamics, even when it comes down to working. I even see Pisces, if you're even in the field of you're being more of like, oh, I have to interact and engage with people and be of service with people. I see you more going towards, leaning towards fields or doing services that's going to rely on you using more of your inner world, like writing, um, teaching, speaking, more communal spaces that are more intimate, less public. I'm going to be everywhere in front of people. You're seeking a more directed, a more guiding sense of how you're going to show up into this world. So, yeah. You're being called, Pisces, to pitch your thoughts, all your thoughts, the ones that actually matter to you, the ones that you've been replaying in your mind, in your head, about how you want to do things. You're not going to be as hesitant to actually put them in action. You're going to be more willing to see what it's about and less worried about what other people are surrounding you, less worried about how they are going to interpret or what they're going to do with that energy as well. You're less waiting. You're just like, there's no more waiting on people. There's no more waiting for people or waiting on people. There's more you taking action based upon what's necessary and what's needed for you. You're going to get intuitive hits early and quick and fast. And you're not going to anymore, you're not going to sit there anymore like, oh, was this? Was this that? Am I feeling this? You're going to be less, you're going to be questioning those things less and more into what exactly it is that Gemini needs. Yeah. All right. So, Gemini, this has been your reading. I love you all, and I do hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.